All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Ben with Ironclad Restoration Marketing. Today we've got Trevor Queenan with Perfect Pressure Cleaning. How you doing, Trevor?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Trevor is one of our clients, legacy clients. We've been working together for a few years now. Trevor, why don't you give us a brief overview of your business, what you guys do, who you serve, where you're located, etc.
Well, the name, as you mentioned, is Perfect Pressure Cleaning. We are based in Jupiter. We do residential and commercial pressure cleaning, quite a bit of commercial pressure cleaning. We also wash windows, do paver sealing. Been in business now for, since 2009. So been in business for almost 11 years. And yeah, just, I don't know how much else you want me to elaborate. How much more you want to elaborate on that?
No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, so basically, you guys are a pressure cleaning company. You're up in Jupiter, Florida, which is in Palm Beach County. You guys, and we've been working together for about 4 years now. I think we even, we built this website for you when we first started off. So, can you give us a little overview of how we got involved together a little bit? I want to hear about your experience and why you chose us and kind of what you've done for marketing up until you met Ironclad.
Sure. Well, you and I obviously are in a B&I group together, which has also been paramount to growing my business. When you came into the group, I was working with another SEO company, one of those ones that just kind of contacts you randomly, solicits you, and wasn't really getting anything out of it. I was paying, I don't know, about $100 a month, and I wasn't really seeing, from what I could notice, any traffic from it whatsoever. And when they typed up, when they did the website for me and sent it to me, it was full of errors and problems. And I had to spend 2 days just going through it and trying to fix it and, revise it and send it back to them to be fixed. And it was a nightmare. But I was with them for about a year when you came into the group and, got me to come over to you. And it's been night and day difference since.
Yeah, so most people we deal with, and we talk about this a lot within Ironclad, and then we're talking about when we're doing our commercials and whatnot, that you're going to get one of those companies that kind of just set you up and they're just kind of turning and burning clients here and there. They're not really giving you any kind of results. At the end of the day, that's what you want. You could have the most beautiful website in the world, but if your phone's not ringing, then it's kind of worthless at that point. So what really, going back to us working together, what's the reason that you guys decided to move forward with Ironclad?
Well, first of all, you were very convincing as to why we should. Again, like you just said, it's, if you're paying for something, it doesn't matter if it's a good price or, whatever website they built for you or whatever else looks okay. If it's not generating business, what's the point?
Yeah.
So that convinced me to give you a shot. I did, and haven't looked back since.
That's great. And look, we're really happy. I mean, getting to know you a little bit over the years, I mean, it's really awesome. You guys are veteran owned and operated. And you guys, I mean, speaking from personal experience, I've worked with a bunch of different pressure cleaning companies in the past. And not only, do you guys set out to do what you say you're going to do, you guys actually do a better job than anybody I've seen around. So, it's been really, you kind of, companies like you make our jobs a little bit easier. At the end of the day, we could drive as much traffic as we want to the website via SEO and social media, but if you're not providing a good service at the end of the day, it's going to be kind of difficult to keep going. So speaking of in marketing, when it comes to working with an outside vendor like us, what's kind of more important to you at the end of the day, outside of the phone ringing and getting results? I mean, was the price more important than the service and quality, or is it kind of all just kind of lumped into the same thing?
Well, as I've already touched on, the price, at first was important, but again, it's completely worthless if it's not doing anything for you. So I pay a little bit more with you guys, really not that much more as far as I'm concerned, given the business that I gain from it.
Yeah.
But in comparison, it's worth every penny. Price, you can't put a price on something that is going to generate the exponential amount of business that your service does.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I'm really glad to hear that. So getting down to the nitty gritty here. So can you walk me through kind of where you were at? I know you mentioned that the other company gave you a website that was subpar. You weren't getting any results, but from where you were then when we started working together, I think, it's going on 4 years now. I think 2016, looking at your website. Where were you then and where are you now? And really, how has it impacted your business? And again, more so you personally by working with us?
Well, it's impacted my business in a huge way. Obviously, with most service industry companies, word of mouth is definitely our biggest referrals as far as the business we get. But next, not even close, would be SEO. Everything that we've gotten from you guys continues to generate more and more leads because we do work for those people, and then they generate word of mouth business because we do a good job for them.
Yeah.
What I've really seen as far as an uptick through your SEO is a lot of my commercial work.
Yeah, no, I remember having a conversation with you about, the leads and how everything was going. Cause you know me, I'm super neurotic with ROI. And I remember you mentioning that, hey, we'd like to increase our commercial work. So we went ahead and we kind of shifted and pivoted on our side as far as the traffic we were going to generate. And I know that we spoke and you started getting a lot of commercial work in, which, hey, it works. So that's really great. So I'm sure over time, you are in a service-based industry because you guys get inundated with marketers like myself. Probably not as good as myself if I'm going to brag, but marketers like Ironclad, what would you tell somebody if they called you right now? If it's a marketer trying to solicit you to use their services.
Oh, well, honestly, it's not what if, it's what have I, because I get inundated by those on a daily basis. And they're honestly just frustrating, and at this point just flies on the wall. I've told them that I'm extremely happy with the SEO company that I'm with, and I have absolutely no reason to jump ship and go anywhere else.
That make me feel good, man. My head's not gonna fit out of my office today if you keep complimenting us. But so let's say somebody called you up, and I know we've had a couple referrals from you guys in the past for people. But if somebody did call you up and said, "Should I do business with Ironclad?" What would you have to say to them?
Absolutely, 100%. They'll get that they're worth the investment. You're going to get a return on your investment, and that's really what I've been trying to hammer home. Basically, this entire discussion is that you're going to get what you pay for.
Yeah, short and sweet. I love it. Is there anything else you want to add to to our little interview here before we jump off here that I haven't asked you? Maybe you wanted to touch base on?
Can't really think of much at the moment, except for that it's been a pleasure to work with you. And not only do I appreciate your company, but you yourself as a business owner have been an amazing guy, and happy to call you a friend.
Thank you, Trevor. I really appreciate it. And hey, here's continued success for your business and mine. And, hopefully we're going to all come out on the other side of this pandemic a little bit better than we were. I know we just spoke about that before we jumped on this meeting. So thank you, man. I'm looking forward to the time we can sit down together again and go over some analytics and talk about how much money we're making you guys.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
All right, Trevor. Have a great day, man. Thank you.
Later, buddy. You too.